Hi, Sarah. This is Sarah, and welcome to RBG Talks, where we ask entrepreneurs like yourself some very important questions for other people who are starting out to know how to run their own business. So, starting with that, what inspired you to start your own business?
My children.
Wow, that's great. What is the most unexpected thing that happened to you while building your business?
I wasn't expecting to educate people on financial literacy. I thought a lot more people uh, knew how to save money, knew how to budget things. Apparently not. So I get a big thrill out of helping people learn how to save money.
And what is the biggest challenge that you think you would have faced while starting this, and how do you think one overcomes that?
Getting my name out there. I pursued and didn't give up. I've been posting on LinkedIn as often as I can. I hand out business cards. I started going on marketing events through Alignable, just getting my name out there.
Mhm.
And that's the biggest thing is if you don't have your name out there, it's really hard to even get clients or customers to come see you.
Absolutely. And you know, everybody learns while they're building businesses a lot. And what do you think that is one thing that you can go back and change or advise yourself uh, throughout this process of building your business?
It take time, had patience. I broke down crying a lot of times, wondering if I was doing enough,
Mhm.
uh, if my business was going to be good enough. And I just kept telling myself, pursue through it.
Have you ever received any of the customer reviews or feedback that were hilarious to listen to?
Hilarious and inappropriate.
What?
Uh, One client said to me one time, "Oh my gosh, you should check out my new bookkeeper. She's so sexy." I'm like, "I'm not here for that."
Oh, wow. That's pretty funny. Oh, that's pretty funny. And how I see you're carrying your baby right now as well. How
Yeah.
do you maintain your work-life balance as a business owner?
My partner helped me with that. He came into my life a year ago and it was all work all the time. He is the one who said, "No, we need to set you up on business hours," which my hours are now 9 to 7. Outside of business hours, it's nope. Computers put away, books are put away. You're not working, it's family time.
That's a great thing to learn, actually. That's a great thing to implement for anybody who wants to maintain their life balance.
Yeah. I mean, we're closed on weekends so that I could have that family time with my kids. And I'm only open Monday to Friday and closed all holidays, so then I'm not sitting there focusing on work when I should be with my family.
Uh, what strategies do you apply to stay motivated during the tough times?
Um, I tell myself, you got this. You're stronger than this. You're stronger than you think.
Mhm.
And that helps me pursue. Sometimes I just need to leave, go for a walk, take a deep breath when I'm overwhelmed, and I come back and I'm like, nope, don't worry, everything's working out. Just get back to it.
What is one of the most memorable moment throughout your entrepreneurial journey that you can laugh about today?
My daughter, who's almost 9 years old, she came up to me a couple years ago and said, "Mommy, I want to be a boss lady like you." And it touched my heart because she's seen how hard I worked. I had, way before I started Sirena's consultation services, I had a cleaning business that shut down during COVID. And while running my cleaning business, I was running my bookkeeping business just started off as bookkeeping and taxes and grew from there. And my daughter saw how hard I worked. She watched me falling asleep at my computer doing the books, ordering pizza, and my forehead hit the keypad and sent off the order. And my daughter saw everything I did, and she's like, I want to be like that. But I don't want to fall asleep at the computer. So just seeing that my kids saw how hard I was working, that just touched my heart.
What is the one piece of advice you would like to give to anybody who is just trying to start out there?
It takes time. Take baby steps. Set up a business plan so then you can set your goals, but know that it's just a guide. It's not a set in stone plan. And just keep pursuing. Don't give up.
That's nice. What is the one of the most weird requests you have had from your customers?
I don't think I've had any really weird requests. Sorry,
No
just have a
problem.
baby here.
No problem.
I haven't really had too many weird requests that I can
So,
think of.
nothing weird that you had to adjust on your bookkeeping.
No, not really.
Okay. How do you adapt to, let's say, this world is moving too fast. All these new technologies coming in, AI coming in, new trends, people just hopping onto new trends. How do you think one should keep up with all these technologies and trends coming in?
Educate yourself. Whether it's taking courses, going on Google, looking up things, just keep up to date with everything. I mean, when I started bookkeeping and accounting, I was technically 17 and we were doing it on paper at Rona. And now we're using QuickBooks, we're using Sage, we're using Xero. We have all these accounting softwares. And when it came to the accounting softwares, I'm self-taught.
How do you plan to have a team ever, like under you working?
I have a small team right now. So I hired recently my stepdaughter and my stepson.
Okay.
And they're slowly coming in. They're going to start training next week on how one's going to take over reception for me, and one is going to learn how to do some bookkeeping.
And how do you plan to effectively manage when anybody has a team, or how to keep them motivated? Because that's one of the most difficult part, I feel, people management when it comes to being
Make sure you hire the right person. Make sure you trust them. Make sure that they're not going to sit here playing around with your business. That's one of the worst things that could happen is someone who says that they know or they're willing to do something and they just sit around and they're doing nothing. I've actually had that happen to me a couple times and it drives me nuts. The best thing to do is say, okay, sorry, I got to let you go. And then you move on, unfortunately, and you have someone else come in and you sit there, take the time to train them so that they know exactly what they need to do.
Right. What role, Sarah, does a customer feedback play in shaping the direction of your business?
It can hit your business really hard or it can make it grow because someone who has a good experience, they're going to tell maybe 2-3 people. Someone who has a bad experience is going to tell 10 to 20 people. So just try to keep those all the feedback, all the reviews, happy reviews. And just know, like, even when you want to get angry or frustrated, just take a deep breath. Tell yourself it's okay. It's not you, it's them. And just walk away. And sometimes it's okay to walk away from a really bad client or a customer because sometimes it's better for your mental health or it's better for your physical health.
Yeah. If you had to write a slogan for your business using just 3 words, what would it be? And if it rhymes, even better.
It's your destiny.
That's a deep meaning to it.
My daughter's name is Destiny, so I always wanted to convert her name into my business one way or another.
That's pretty great. How do you see your industry, specifically in the field of bookkeeping, evolving? What do you predict in this industry, and how do you plan to keep up with it?
I think we're going to get more virtual, as a lot more people are wanting to work from home. They're not wanting to go to an office space. Um, I see a lot more AI coming in to help, but I don't see it taking over as people still have to go over and make sure everything's accurate. Computers aren't perfect, people aren't perfect. Um, but it's still making sure that we have more people coming into the field that are interested and eager and don't look at it as, oh, well, that's only for nerds. No,
Yeah.
it's not. It's something that everybody needs. So if you look at taxes, you need someone to go to for taxes. If you look at bookkeeping, not everyone can manage their own books.
And do you
So
think website plays a major role of how your business shows up online?
it's more my social media.
Mhm.
Uh, I do have my website up and going and live, although most of my clients come through my LinkedIn or Facebook.
Okay. So we're gonna do a like quick rapid fire round here. You just like just 1 or 2 words of question answers, real quick one. Okay, so let's start. What is your favorite business book?
I have an investment one,
Mhm.
and I just can't remember what it's called because it's back in Victoria.
The most influential entrepreneur that you follow?
Elon Musk.
I do get that answer a lot. Your biggest source of inspiration?
My kids.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Pardon?
Do you believe in ghosts?
Yeah.
Any encounter yet?
In Victoria, yes. One of
Wow.
the most haunted places in the world.
What is the best piece of advice you have ever received?
You got this. I'm proud of you. Um, and you're a lot smarter than everyone thinks. So those are more compliments, but yeah. And my boyfriend helping me out with marketing.
That's great.
He's the one who told me, do some pamphlets, do some booklets. I'm like, okay.
All right. Well, that's great. It was great. Do you want to tell our audience that this does about a little bit about how you started and where you are right now, and how can somebody approach you if they're looking to get their bookkeeping done?
Of course. I started in 2016 when the big oil field crashed. Me and my ex went to H&R Block to get our taxes done. Drove me nuts at the prices, and I said, nope, I'm not doing this. So I went and took some tax courses to start off. Um, and I started doing taxes from there and charging a lot cheaper rate because I don't believe in upcharging. And then I got into bookkeeping shortly after that when I moved to Victoria for a little bit. And my aunt told me to check out bookkeeping because she was a bookkeeper. So I was helping her with some clients. And then it just grew from there, and I went to school for accounting shortly after that because I fell in love with managing books, doing the numbers, everything. And I slowly grew to the point where now I have to hire a small team um, to help me out. And it's been 8 years that I've been doing this. And the best way to contact me is either through my website, so www.sirenasvirtualconsultationservices.ca, or email at sirenasvaconsultationservices@gmail.com, or they can call my business line, which we just updated it.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on one second. Sorry, I got baby on me. 587-848-0519 to get directly to me.
Perfect. I will surely mention that in our bio as well. It was great speaking to you. I think you're doing a fabulous job of
Thank
doing
you.
business, because having kids is one thing, having a business along with kids is takes a lot of work. And I think you're doing a great job out there. Can we know the name of the little one?
This one is Valerie. I
Oh,
have 7 in total between 3 stepkids and 4 biological kids.
wow. That's a lot of hard work, ma'am, you're doing out there.
Thank you.
All right. Uh, well, thank you so much for being on our show, and we loved having you.